I don't want to be that guy that's delivering this information to you. Hell, I want to see you in a brand new car or even in the used car you were eyeing. But if you're in a rush and you're forced to get a car right now, or if you're just impatient and you want to get a car right now, here's how much money you're about to lose. What I'm going to lay out for you in this video is exactly how much money people are overpaying and getting overcharged on their cars in 2021. And chances are this is probably going to go into 2022. What is happening, guys? Ari here from Boston Automotive Consulting, and by clicking here or the link in the description below, you'll be able to shop around for the very best possible deal on my blog, negotiationguides.com, where you'll be able to access negotiation guide summaries I prepare on this channel, as well as connect with local area dealerships to obtain the very best price. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, because this whole channel is going to teach you everything you're going to need to know so that you can negotiate your best possible deal. You guys, let's get down to business. The typical price of a brand new car was about $35,000 over the last 2 years, and people were getting roughly around a 7%, 10% discount when you factor in rebates. In some circumstances, if the car was, say, $50,000, like a decent Ram pickup truck, you could see a discount in the ballpark of about 15 to 20%. So realistically, getting a discount of about 10 to 15% was completely doable about a couple of years ago. This would completely offset the depreciation of the car that's taking place over about the year and a half, or say the moment you drive it off the lot. The idea was that you got a discount big enough the moment that you signed to offset whatever you're losing by driving it off the lot. Right now, people are paying closer to about $40,000 for their brand new car. Not only are they not getting any discounts off of their car, but a lot of them are actually paying more than the actual MSRP of the car. So right now, factor that about 97, 98% of any car that's getting sold in the United States as a brand new car, they're selling for the MSRP, and nobody is getting a discount. Number two, not only are they not getting a discount, but on some popular cars, a lot of them, such as, say, the Hyundai Palisade, the Kia Telluride, the Mercedes G63, cars like this, you can expect a markup of about $5,000 to $10,000, in some cases $20,000 on the G-Class. This is serious. If you're looking at one of these hot cars, expect to lose way more money on these cars, because dealers are adding money on top of the actual MSRP as additional profit, as additional money that they're asking for their car. Number three, you may have heard, oh, it's a great time to try and get out of a lease right now, or hey, it's a good time to get a lot more for my car than what it's actually worth. Yes and no. The sad part is if you're in a lease and you're trying to get out of it by shopping around to one of the third parties, guess what? The dealers and the manufacturer's bank have now come to an agreement so that only you and the dealer receive that payoff value from the bank. Any third party is now subject to a different payoff value. So now the dealer really wants to get dibs, wants to get their hands on your car, and anybody else that you may try to sell to will not give you the same payoff value as the dealer. So let the games really start at the dealership and end at the dealership is what the dealership is trying to do. I'm sorry for laughing, but this is serious. This is just, I can't make this up. They're really just trying to get every single dollar. I know I'm shaking a lot, sorry. They're trying to get every single dollar out of you. Number four, used car prices are through the roof. When I'm saying through the roof, they're about 30% higher than what they normally would have been a couple of years ago. Cars are appreciating, you guys. I literally saw a Honda Accord for a couple $1,000 less than what it sold for brand new. This is not a joke. If you're in the market for a used car, don't be, for the sake of that you're going to lose a ton of money when the market catches back up. Number five, this is a selling point for a lot of the finance officers, that Take advantage of people when they're in their emotions, when they're buying the car and they realize they're buying it for more than what it's probably going to be worth in a few years. Gap insurance and warranties, and not to mention longer term financing, are making the finance office a ton of money. I'm talking money in the amount of about, say, $3,000 to $5,000 in addition to what they were making a few years ago. This is causing lots and lots of profit for the dealership because you want to be a smart consumer, and having just overpaid on your car, now you don't want to fall into a trap of not being able to pay off the gap if, God forbid, you total the car and the insurance company is only paying off what the car is actually worth and the loan far exceeds that. Not to mention, if you said to yourself, you know what, I'm probably going to stay in this car for a decent amount of time. Let me get a long-term loan, say a 72-month loan. I want to be covered. You went out and bought yourself a $2,000 or $3,000 warranty to cover you for that extended term. The finance office making a killing on that deal. Number 6, the biggest loser of all is one that just doesn't know what he or she is doing, expecting to get a decent deal. The cars are flying off the lot. These guys are losing tons of time. And as you might know, time is money. You guys, I've prepared negotiation guide summaries on my blog, negotiationguides.com. You can access it by clicking here or the link in the description below to, at the very least, see what I am seeing, target what I am trying to target at the very best case scenario at the moment on these cars, so that you don't lose a bunch of time trying to figure it out on your own. If you found this information useful, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.